It's showtime!
Beetlejuice and Boobert.
Hi, Boobert. Hey, bobblehead Boobers. What are you doing today?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm watching you.
Oh!
Somebody's hands are all over me.
Oh my goodness.
You're not watching someone's crotch area?
Hang on, let me look.
Oh, you must have a great computer to blow that up and print it out and
Oh, wow.
That'll give you nightmares.
That is scary. That will give you nightmares. There's only a few people joining us so far because we didn't announce in time.
Oh, they'll get there. They're getting all the announcements.
But Danny will have to show his Boobert face again.
Every once in a while, we'll have to.
You'll just have to
do it again.
Yeah, because there will be more people coming.
Should tape it on to your forehead.
Well, I was thinking of that, and then I went, no. I don't want any part of her taped to me.
Oh, come on. Where's the fun?
Nothing.
Now that's funny. Yeah, we have.
She has to come up from. Uh-oh, is she drooling? Is she coming up from down there? Danny?
Wait a minute.
Was she under your desk, Danny?
What's Boobert doing? Danny.
That crazy girl.
Well, we definitely need to read on her. I mean, even the Republicans in Colorado right now are coming for her. Our local news says nothing good about her. Ever.
Wow.
Ever. Our local news is coming for her. They do it in like a professional-ish kind of way, but you can tell. Like they don't say anything good, like she's this or she's that.
Did she open up a small restaurant? I think her Shooters closed, right? Then she
about 2 years ago.
But then she was supposed to open up another shoot 'em up club or something.
Oh, really?
For entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. I'm so sick of this shoot 'em up stuff. I mean, and then you get Mike Johnson talking about hopes and prayers again for the main shooting. And he goes, and we'll just leave it at that. And I'm like, oh my God. Stephen Colbert went off on that guy.
Oh, I'm going to have to watch that.
Oh, it's just amazing how we have 80% of the people in the United States want something to happen in regards to this out of control gun violence. I grew up around guns. I'm okay with owning them, but this is stupid. I mean, assault rifles? And I know you'll get people going, an AR, it doesn't mean assault rifle, but I'm just so angry with all of this. And I'm coming from California, and I'm still writing my House of Representatives, my representatives and my senators, and saying this has to be on the front burner all the time. You can't let it go. Every time you get up there, you got to talk about this.
Yes, we have to be as loud as they are. Agreed. We have to be as loud as they are.
Yeah.
On this front. You know, here's the thing is when we were talking about the guns and the last shooting, I think it was in Maine, right? They prove it on his Facebook and everything like that he has been watching all of this MAGA stuff going down the rabbit hole of MAGA Q and all of this. So what it is when these people listen to MAGA, Q, and they go down the rabbit hole, it creates a mental health crisis. There may have been a mental health crisis already, but it doesn't make it any better. And the Republicans are not making people better, healthier, and happier. That's a fact. And so what they're doing is they're creating depression in the Democrats, because we're just sick and tired of watching this country and the environment and go down the hill. And then they're creating absolute mental crisis in their people when they go down and listen to all of the chaos that they have. And they create this problem. And then what is the most outcome to somebody who has a mental crisis, especially if they can go get a gun at will? They've taken away all the barriers for anybody to go get a gun, right? So the depressed people are not necessarily going to go get a gun and do mass shootings. The crazy ones are going to go get a gun and do mass shootings. And they know this. Yeah. They know this. Yeah. They're creating the problem so that they can complain about the problem, so that they can use it as... That's the reason why the Republicans do nothing about it. It's because they're creating their own problem. Yeah.
Well, they're creating a whole nother alternate universe.
Yeah.
They're not telling the truth. And it's a fake universe.
If their information and what their movement was, it should be making people happy, healthy, and wonderful. But it's not. That's proof into itself how what's the difference is between their information and ours. If there is any proof out there other than what we do. But this is the thing that we're doing. All right, so let's off the soapbox. Let's get into some good stuff. Danny and Lori's here in the house. Woo, woo, woo. Of course, Lauren Boebert behind the scenes.
In the house.
She just keeps showing up. It's like I have no control over where she goes.
She's under your desk.
I
know. Lori, so what's been going on over at your house? I've got to fix my hair. It's out of control.
Well, I have my tarot class starting Thursday, November 2nd. So I'm very happy about that. Have some old students coming back for fun and a bunch of new ones. So I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, I'm always doing readings. You can schedule a reading at thewayofpositivechange.com.
There you go. Always, they're great. They're great Christmas gifts. Readings. Christmas is coming up. You celebrate Christmas. They're great Christmas gifts. Stocking stuffers. Lauren Boebert, what you up to today?
I'm gonna try to go back and catch the end of Beetlejuice because
showtime.
Because they pulled me out. I can't believe I just said that. So anyway, enough.
They say, Danny, you need to raise your volume a little. It's a bit.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Well, good. Maybe they didn't hear that then. That was probably.
Danny, is that your desk rising, or are you just happy to see Sheila?
It's my desk rising. Stop. Come on.
Get her out from underneath there.
She likes it there.
Well, she's probably not cheap by the hour, honey.
No. So how's that? I have my mic all the way up.
She's right next to Johnson's wife on her knees, I think.
So can you hear me now? Can you hear me better?
I can hear you pretty good. So I don't know what's going on, but I can hear you pretty good. So what's been going on your channel other than Ms. Boebert?
Nothing. I just finished shamanic journey session, which was really awesome. Went really well, and I'm just getting ready for the holidays and trying to keep, ghosts from popping into my awareness.
Popping in, popping out,
And
popping over.
and doing readings for the holidays and stuff. So if anybody wants one, they can jump over to my channel and click on the email me, and there it is.
Fantastic. So
What about you?
me?
What's going on with you? What's going on in your house?
What is going on with me? I'm just trying to get here in front of the camera as much as I can. I started a new job. It's impacting a lot of my time, but I love absolutely every bit of it. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So I'm really, really, really happy about that. It's not a new job. I got a promotion. I didn't. It's the same company, so I got a promotion out of that. And I wish I could tell you all about it, but I can't.
They know how crazy you are then.
This is true.
Right? So you can. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And you don't have to dress like that every day to go to work.
Well, I could if I wanted to.
You could.
And I could dress like this every day.
You could. I'm not sure your wife would ever sleep with you again, but then again, well, I don't know your wife.
To.
I mean, not literally. I'm not talking about. Never mind. I'm too much into it right now. This is a family-ish show, right? Right?
Oh, well, if it's a family show, then
family-ish. All right, we have a lot to get to. Our silliness tends to not be funny all the time. So let's get to some readings.
Okay. Someone said I sounded like I was in a tunnel, but I just moved my mic, so hopefully that's a little bit better.
That is way better.
Okay.
Way, way better.
Yeah, it sort of slid on my cape, and my things won't stand up here, but you need to see my blood anyway.
So tell me, how did you get your neck bite when you're a vampire? Did you bite yourself?
Somebody had to bite her to become one.
Yeah, I got bitten.
Okay.
And now I'm here to share.
Oh.
Come a little closer.
I'm glad I'm over in California.
All right.
Florida.
We have a lot of people here. We have quite a few people here. Foggy Ozark, Rose Blue. There's a lot of people here. Thank you, Beverly. Congrats, Sheila. Thank you. Okay, let's do some readings.
All right. You asked a question. I got to grab some water. I forgot my water.
Okay.
I'm always preaching.
So let's do absolute current what's going on right here, right now.
If she's been undead for so long, you think that she would have it together to know, bring your water. She's been doing this for how many hundreds of thousands of years?
I just became a vamp yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I got bit last night late. He came over late.
My fault. I misspoke. I just was yakking without thinking once again.
It's actually blood flavored water, just to, All right. So right here, right now, current, very, very, very current. As we speak, the Colorado state is trying to remove Trump from the ballot, and the whatchamacallit is going on right now. I don't know if you call it trial. I don't know if you call it a court case. I don't know what you call it.
It is a trial.
Is it a trial? Mm-hmm. It's going on right now. So they're deliberating. They're talking about it, this, that, and the other. So I want to read the outcome since it's. He already tried very, very hard to get it pulled out of court, which didn't work. So, and there was something else. Lori noticed that. Am I lagging, or is it just me?
You're lagging.
Yeah, it's you lagging.
Is it lagging? Let me see if I can do a higher definition. Let me see.
Or a lower definition.
It says full already live in, yeah. I can't do anything about it. It won't let me change unless. Oh, sorry, Jackie. I forgot to tell her that I was going live. She's like, you gotta call it, sister. Jackie, my friend Jackie. Okay, so let's read on that. Let's read on the outcome of that, because I have a feeling that it doesn't matter really what Trump's lawyers have to say. Colorado kind of already knows the evidence. I mean, it's not like it's a secret. All they have to do is put it on paper and get it legit in front of a court. We all know what the story is.
So
We
what
really
you're
need
talking about it is Article 14, Section 3 of the Constitution, where it says if you are part of an insurrection, aid and abet, that you cannot be in office. That's
Yes.
right.
And I hope
And
they go after Boebert next, but let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going on.
my girlfriend?
Yes, we don't like your girl.
Put her back under the desk.
I sat on her. Is that
underneath.
wrong?
You sat on her. I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
She did.
Okay. All right. So will Colorado be successful in keeping Trump's name off the ballot?
Yeah. My thinking about this too, as we're doing this, I broke my other chair, so I have a pillow underneath me. Anyways, the things I go through.
I thought you had a wedgie.
I have her underneath me, and you have.
Just a pillow. Just a pillow. So I'm wondering, even if they get him taken off the ballot, is it legit when you write him in? I don't know.
Yeah, because he cannot be in office. That's what I think. That's what it says.
When on the ballot, his name won't be on the ballot. But you know where there's a place where you can just put anybody's name
but
on
it won't count. It won't be counted.
That's what I wondered, if that's legit, if they would count that. So, because that's what everybody's saying. So it doesn't matter. We'll just write his name in. It's fine with us. If it doesn't count, that's the best part. So whoever's got it, go for it.
Tower.
Ooh.
Democratic, yay card. Justice. So I'm getting but it is going to cause a lot of chaos, because it's not going to stop him from talking and saying that, that that they pulled him off the ballot unjustly or whatever. It's going to cause a lot of chaos, but I think I'm saying yes. And I think that it would be easier if there were actual court cases like the January 6th case, if that got done and they said, yes, you were involved in this insurrection, it would make it a lot easier. But my card said yes. Colorado's going to be successful.
What did you get?
I think that Trump is going to try to pull some fast, underhanded, secretive, under the desk Boebert kind of maneuvers. But I feel like it tests the patience and reserves of the good people of Colorado. And if we just stick it through, I think they will be successful in the end, but there's shenanigans first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that they get down to earth. They get down to the nitty-gritty of the case. They drill down. It's like they have this big old thing, and then they start chipping away at this rock. And I think they have really good lawyers on the Colorado side, because they're going to hold the line. However, I do see the fighting and the apathy. I'm not sure if it's the voters or the Republican voters, like the infighting. They're so sick in the fighting, so they get apathy over it. Like nobody's paying attention anymore. Like the Republicans, we are, because the King of Pentacles and the strength. We want the discipline. We want the discipline, the strength of the discipline of this guy. We want him to hold. And I do get the Page of Pentacles, which is that good news of the demise. So we got good news of the demise.
That's good. But now isn't he can afford to not be on Colorado, right? He wouldn't win. Don't they primarily vote blue?
Yes, they primarily vote blue. We do have a majority of the blue in this state. The likelihood of Trump ever winning Colorado was really, really low. I think what they're trying to do is set precedent and a way forward for any other state who wants to remove him off of the ballot, because once one wins, another state has the same legal recourse to follow. So,
okay.
So that there's, so I think so too. I think that they're going to get somewhere significant with this for sure.
Bobert's back under Danny's desk.
As well should she.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So do you guys have a question we can go?
So do you want to read on the next state, which is Thursday, Minnesota? They're doing the same thing.
Are they really? I didn't. Oh, well, let's do that. I didn't realize that Minnesota was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They have proposed this already?
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be on trial in court on Thursday.
And I think Michigan was speaking of it too, but I didn't know how far they gotten to do it.
Yeah.
Well, Minnesota's a big deal.
Yeah. Let's just see what Minnesota.
Minnesota.
So if Michigan, Minnesota, and Colorado, that's enough for him to not have enough points.
Well, he'd lose Colorado anyway, but not necessarily Minnesota or Michigan would be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. When Boebert resurfaces, make sure you wipe her chin off. She had a little spittle or something.
There's children in the room. Come on. There's a child in the room.
But Danny's eyes roll back in his head. We know where she.
Oh, baby.
Danny, come back. Come back.
Minnesota. Can we? Come on, please. Can we get serious? Please.
All right.
We try.
Man.
We try.
Minnesota.
All right. Will Minnesota government be successful in removing Trump off the voting ballot for the presidential election?
Wow.
Will Minnesota government be successful removing Trump, keeping him off the ballot?
Whoever, go for it. Whoever.
Go, Danny.
All right, I'll go. We got the Chariot. Moving on. I think that what I'm getting with this is that there's a lot of there's going to be a lot of battles again with all this. They are fighting windmills in a way. I got another verbal altercation with the Five of Wands. They're going to be making this decision. It's not going to be easy, but I got the yes card. The final card is celebration, which is yes. So they're moving on with this. Say yes. Whoop. Are we all back?
I didn't know we went anywhere.
Whatever happened, I have no idea.
Did you privately go on a trip? Did Boebert pull you down?
So yes, yeah, I think it's going to be successful. Not without its battles, not without its infighting, but the facts are the facts. So there it is.
What'd you get, Lori?
I get almost the exact same thing that I got for Colorado. That there's going to be plans to overturn it, upset it, and get him on. They're going to say he's being bullied, and Pooty will try to put money in. He's going to try to do anything he can to muscle his way. And then it looks like they have some success, but there's still going to be a problem with the final ballot. I just feel like Pooty comes out up here with an issue. So, and it makes everybody really weirded out. But hopefully they'll be successful. I think they'll have enough people on board for it. But there's gonna be a fight. I mean, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Ugly. It's gonna get ugly.
Ugly.
Like booby.
Speaking of ugly.
Booby. I wonder how many people are going to go as her for Halloween.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be some couples of Beetlejuice and Blvd.
At least one.
Ooh, you know it.
She'll be a joke for quite some time. I got the once Colorado wins their case, the strength of that case is going to be rapid. It's going to like fast, and I do think that it's going to like boom, like domino effect. I get the Queen of Wands, which is the vibrant, the determined woman. I think, and the clarity, like there's a whole bunch of women that are getting some serious clarity, especially because of our new Speaker of the House, MAGA Mike. They're getting some really, really good clarity of what is at stake. And I think that the strength of the women are starting to bubble up and really get there. But I got the Page of Cups, which is creativeness. And I think that's where everybody was talking about something wonky goes on because there's some sort of creativeness that comes in with the judgment. Some creativeness with the judgment. And I'm not sure exactly because I got fighting and then I got the Six of Pentacles with charity. So it just seems like their court case either is going to last a little longer, not going to get all the way to the end, or there's something that gets thrown in. And you know what I mean? Something weird happens to theirs. But I do get that. Here in a minute. I got some of my situationals that I did. There's something that's so gossip. There's some lies being thrown in that court case that they have to decipher.
Yeah. Well, you know that they're not going to go down quietly. I mean, they're going to be throwing everything they can at this.
Yeah. They won't be like Boo Bird.
No. Go. What do you mean? Going down quietly?
That's correct.
Oh.
Bring her over here. I'm going to put these cuffs on her. I don't want to bite her, so I'll just cuff her.
Cuff her. He does.
I don't want to bite her.
Definitely. Well, here in Colorado, I don't know if you guys saw the footage, but Bobert went to court for her divorce with her grandbaby in tow.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, baby in tow. Going into the court. And then after it was all said and done, over by her where the vehicles were, where she was parked and her ex-husband at this time now parked, she was kneeled down and smoking a cigarette. And the video got her smoking a cigarette, like she kneeled down like she was trying to hide from the media, and she's down there smoking. And then they got her husband and her kind of like hugging and kissing and all that right after the court date. And everybody's like, is this real? Are they faking it? What's going on? And I said, yeah. So Bobert is just digging her grave so deeply here.
And you would know, Beetlejuice.
I would.
You would know.
So anyhow, does anybody else have anything? I have a couple of more, but if anybody else has a question that they would like to ask.
No. No more questions.
You have to, Lauren.
I'm not talking.
We know.
She just wants to do other things.
She doesn't make money by her speeches, that is for sure.
Nope.
So what else we got?
Well, you wanted to ask about each Trump child of the devil spawn to see how they're going to do individually. They're all going to just plead the fifth.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is true. However, pleading the fifth in a civil suit does not help them. It hinders.
Not in this case.
That's correct, because it's a civil suit. That's correct. What they said.
So it doesn't help them. So if they want to tank it even more, then by all means, don't answer the questions. By all means, because all it does is create the judge to go like, well, we didn't get any clarity, so I have to go with what the prosecution says. You didn't give me any other alternative, and so it doesn't do any good for them. Let's see what I really want to see. I mean, the boys, we can look at them, but the one I really am interested in because she fought it so hard. What is Ivanka going to do on the stand?
Vonky. Is Vonky going to get wonky?
Yeah. Let's see what the Ivanka, what's she going to do?
Ivanka, how are you going to do on the stand?
Hi, Ian. It's good to see you.
Ian McGrath is in the class. Oh, I do want to know if MTG will get censored. I know it's no big deal, but they're trying to do it. She's trying to do it to Rashida Tlaib.
Yeah.
All right, but now back to Vonky.
Okay.
How will Vonky do testifying about her Papa? Oh, Papa.
Well, she's got a dilemma. She can get up there and tell the truth and just tank her dad. I almost said husband, but you know how that all goes.
Neil Katyal referred to Trump as her husband.
Yeah, I saw that.
On accident. It was a huge Freudian slip, and it really shocked him.
Well, it almost just kind of comes out. It's really weird.
It does. It's what you think of.
Yes. So let's see.
So gross.
Yep. She tanks her see there it is. Her dad, or she tries to skirt around the truth.
She's gonna skirt around. She's
Well,
driving.
She has two choices: sink her dad or herself.
And is it her dad or is it the organization?
Same thing, right?
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
I will disagree, but then again, I am Lauren Bobart, so I'm very disagreeable about everything except.
And your brains are scrambled.
Whew, she's not okay. Okay.
Is she vaping under there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez. All right.
So what do you have? How is she going to do? I think the attorneys are just going to tell her to clam up, just clam up. Don't say anything. And then it hurts him. She will drive the bus over him with at least one item in particular. I don't know what it is, but she will go down, and we're not talking about under the desk.
That's wrong. That's wrong to even say that.
Well.
So when you said drive the bus and you held up the 10 of swords, and then I got the cherry right on top, and I'm like, whew, all right.
Wait. Are you guys done with your readings?
I am, but Danny hasn't. He just the swords and chariot.
I got the same thing. I'm still thinking that she's going to try to throw out some delusion, because she does have the Queen of Cups. She does have some secrets in that little cup. She's going to cover it with the 7 of Cups, illusion, delusion. She's at the base of the reading is her being kind of alone. She's going to be separated a little bit. At the top of the reading, I got the lovers. She does love her family. She does have this tight bond with them. However, she's got the heartbreak card in the internal position. She has the Queen of Wands in the external position. I'm just seeing that she is going to let something slip, and she's going to let something out. And I think the government is going to kind of cage her so that she has to let something out. Because I think it's Letitia James, right? Yeah. I think she is going to frame something somehow that she can't back out of, and she's going to have to say something that's going to hurt the business.
And herself. Because we're asking about her. The outcome is.
Yeah. Well, and the outcome I got is the 5 of.
So is this him or her? Or both?
I think they're both experiencing some swords.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Who has the most piercings, though?
Trumpety Trump. I think. Or maybe Lauren. Well, I got something.
I love it.
As you guys were speaking, she's going to be the star, right?
Of course.
But I got the Queen of Wands inverted, which my cards normally don't come out inverted, but this one did. 2 of them did. Judgment, controlling, demanding, sabotage. So she's going to be the star, but she has been trying very, very hard to sabotage her testimony. But what happens is she gets the Tower. Now this could be internal Tower. She Tower for her father, for the whole family. I also got the Ace of Swords inverted, which causes confusion and memory loss. I don't remember.
How was the COVID card? Maybe she says she got exposed to COVID and can't come to court.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't recall.
I don't recall. I don't remember. I don't recall. She's going to follow in the same steps. But she's looking for the future planning, but she's very, very, very caught up in the whole thing. She knows that she did it to herself, but she's definitely looking for future planning of getting in there. But I got the 3 of Cups, which confused me. The friendship, the reward, the happiness, and then I got the Lovers also. And I thought, what? And then my last card to create these 2, the happy family, love, connection, I get the 5 of Cups, loss.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional breakup. This is going to be an emotional breakup for her and her family.
I think they're already broke up.
But this will be like the final. I agree with you that this is, as they say, the nail in the coffin.
As Beetlejuice would say.
Exactly. The final nail in the coffin for this happy-go-lucky family. Do me a favor, I'll do you a favor. All of that between dad, brothers, all of it. I think this was the only thing was keeping this family together was the business. And mom's gone, business gone. All the chips fall.
Wait a minute, Beetlejuice. Mom's not gone. Mom's on the first fairway.
She is.
One.
She's protecting the gold bars.
She's weeded over.
Yes, she's protecting the gold bars. So I think this is it. I think this is literally the breakup, the dismantling of this family.
Yeah.
Because of their own deeds, their own doing. Not anything that we've done, but their own doing.
Reversed images, I will put you on the prayer list.
What's going on?
She asked for prayers.
Okay.
Reversed.
Ooh.
Everybody put reversed images on your prayer list.
On your prayer list, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely are able to tap into our good thoughts and good energy to help you soothe your soul and to know no matter what happens, everything is going to be okay.
There.
So, all right. What else do we got? So, do you guys want to do the boys or no?
Hubert wants to say a prayer, but we're not going to let her say it.
No. She's under the desk vaping.
She's a faker. Yeah.
Yeah, she's kneeled down between her on her front tire of her vehicle. She's kneeled down smoking.
Yeah, and she's from another pulpit. No.
Another what?
Pulpit. Like she's not from the.
Oh no.
No. Okay. So what else did anybody else? Did Danny? Did you have a question or no?
Should we go to the Congress and they have a busy schedule this week, according to MAGA Mike, and they're going to be censuring.
Oh, that's right.
They're looking at censuring Tlaib, which I think is just so stupid. Not that she should probably watch the words. I think all of our representatives should have a little more respect for the language that they use. But because of Trump, that's all out the window. But, people should be able to say and have an intelligent discourse on subject matters, but we're just all throwing sound bites out there. So we could look at the censure of Tlaib, Santos, whether he'll be expelled, and or MTG, whether she should be censured.
Okay, let's definitely do that. But of course, Ian says, breaking news. George Santos. Let me read this again. Let me pull it up.
What do you say?
Oh, it's too funny. Breaking news. George Santos was the waiter at the Last Supper. Oh, gosh. Good fun. All right.
That's a good one.
So here, let's do.
I heard George Santos played Beetlejuice. Oh my God, Sheila! I have never seen you and George Santos in the same room together. You could be George Santos.
That is true. Of course.
What? He's a tarot reader now?
Huh?
He's a tarot reader now?
Of course he is. I also heard that he won the speakership, but they had to give it to MAGA Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heard that too. He's a giver.
I would like to ask if we're going to be successful at getting additional aid for Ukraine, because they just announced that MAGA Mike says Ukraine aid will not be bundled into Israel.
Oh, God.
They just announced it.
Okay.
All right, but right now we're asking about George Santos. Is he getting out, or is that what we're asking?
George Santos first, and then we'll go into the censuring.
Okay. To the other Halloween creatures?
The other Halloween creatures.
Okay.
Woo! I'm gonna go first. My cards just literally fell out like blah, blah, blah.
Well, that's what's going to happen with his life. It's just going to sort of dump out all over.
It's kind of what happens with me.
She just falls out from the top.
Spillage.
The
moon. I got the moon.
Sewage spillage.
There's a roach crawling out of my ear. Hang on a second.
Oh, God.
There's a roach crawling out of my mouth.
I hate that when that happens.
I hate it when that happens, man. In the movie, he does that. He goes like, and he goes, oh. Anyhow, I got the moon for him, which fits perfectly. The illusions, right? The moon is the illusions, the fear, the anxiety, but betrayal. the absolute betrayal that he is feeling right now, and the deception, the hidden motives, and things like that. So he's feeling the betrayal. But I got the King of Pentacles, discipline. I got discipline again. King of Pentacles is in the power of the control of the discipline, and heartbreak for George Santos. So I don't know if he's going to get censored, but I do think he's going to feel some things. He's going to have a little bit of and the professionals are going to go after him. The professionals are going after him. So it doesn't look like he's leaving anytime soon. He doesn't have to go to court for all of his whatchamacallits until I think it was October of 2024. So they're not going to do anything until then.
I think he's leaving. When do you think?
I don't think so. All of his indictments, he doesn't go to trial until October of 2024.
Okay. Well, I think something else comes up before then.
Oh, good.
That he can't escape. He's going to try, but he can't escape it.
Oh, good.
He can't get out of it. And 2 aces for me is a change of places. And I think
What'd you get, Danny?
You know, I'm gonna blend between the two, because the final cards I got were the Sun, the Hanged Man, and the King of Cups. So I think something's gonna come to light with this that's gonna suspend him. I'm not seeing him get thrown out, except I did get the Tower in the external position. I think they want to do something, but I'm not feeling it with this spread. I read on this earlier and I saw him leaving, but in this spread, I'm not getting it, although it could happen. It's not a definite no that he's going to stay, but I don't know. It's so I was laughing when I was throwing the cards too. So it's not a very serious.
Was something tickling you, Danny?
Yeah.
Something or someone?
Yeah.
Oh my, oh my.
Boobert.
All right, so let's do the censuring. So who is the Republicans are trying to censure?
Rashida Tlaib.
Okay,
what was the question?
If the Republicans are going to be successful at censuring Tlaib.
And what does censuring mean exactly? Do you know?
I'm not sure. Maybe taking her off our committees.
You can't, and you can't talk about certain issues, or you get in trouble. I don't know all. It's really a big nothing.
So they're limiting free speech.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, they did it to Adam Schiff.
Yes.
Remember?
But it didn't, do it.
Clarence Field has a good question. He wants Clarence. He wants to know if Mike Johnson has a stripper pole in his office.
Yes. And we had a hard time getting Boobert down from there to appear today.
Oh my God. I just dropped something. I think it was a major card. Okay. I gotta switch decks. Should be censored. Tlaib. Should be censored.
Ian McGrath said that George Santos made a weird tweet, like, and in the end, or it's the end, or something like that. So he isn't right. We know that, of course, but something really is going to click bad with him. It's not good.
Well, he's got revenge in his heart for all of those who went up there and publicly says he needs to go. So he's got revenge in his heart. So that maybe is the one thing that's going to get him out most for a real quick in a hurry, is because what the Republicans do not like is their tea being spilled through their own people.
Yeah, especially about their sniffy parties.
Yep.
And nakies.
Yep.
I get they're gonna bring it up, and I think they'll be successful, and but then it goes away.
Yeah.
I also get sidestepping the obstacle. I also get sidestepping it. Like, it's like Adam Schiff, right? They had an opportunity to charge him money. They all said no, but the only thing that they did with him is they bring him down into the well and don't do that again. That's all they did. So it wasn't even nothing. It was like a nothing.
Yeah.
So they may be doing the same thing. Show, this is all to get votes. There's nothing that they do that's legit. What do you got?
Danny.
Yeah, I think that they are going to, and I think it's going to be nothing in the end. So I got the 9 of Swords, and then I got the 5 of Pentacles, and so this is loss. I don't think they can fine her money, but if they could, they probably would. But in this card too, I also interpret this card as like being morally bankrupt because they're outside the church. They could go inside and get warm, but I just think that if they do it, and I think they will, but what Lori was saying, I think it's gonna be nothing. It's gonna go back to a simpler time. It's no big deal, but yeah, they are gonna move on it, and it is gonna be completed. But in the end, she's going to ride in as a winner. So it's really not.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
It's a nothing. As Linda G would say, it's a nothing burger.
It's a nothing burger.
All right. So let's see what they're going to do with the censuring of Marjorie Taylor Greene, because the very fiery, all the stuff that one lady, I don't remember who it was. Do you guys remember the congresswoman who did that?
Who did what?
Who put the censuring of Lauren Boebert on the floor? Do you know who did that?
I know
Lauren
there's
Boebert?
a Democrat to put. There's a Democrat.
Do you remember who she was?
Marjorie Taylor Greene up for censuring.
Who was it?
I don't remember her name.
Yeah, I don't remember her name either.
But one of the our beautiful
somebody in the chat will probably remember who it was.
Who's the Democrat that put MTG up to be censored?
Anyway, she did an excellent job.
She did.
What Marjorie Taylor Greene tweeted was, "Take a breath," and then she said her name, so she was just being ignorant. But
from Vermont.
From Vermont. Okay, yeah, whoever it was, she did a really good job. So let's see what the Republicans are going to do with that. Will they? Will they? I mean, they have got to know that Marjorie Taylor Greene is losing they are the front runner. The Democrats know that the more they talk about the crazy ones, the better off we are going to do. They know this. They think Marjorie is gaining. The only thing she's keeping is her people in her little district, which is also getting redistricted.
Is it?
Yeah. They went to the court. The court said that the redistricting maps are not conducive to equality. So we'll see what they're going to do, but it is up for redistricting. I would love for them to draw a line right through her district. Half her vote, half her support, and give her a big city. See if she's really.
All right, I'm gonna look at MTG's political career? Because I think she's going down like the Titanic. I think she's going down. Will she get censored? Marjorie Taylor Greene, is that what we're asking?
Yeah,
The future of Marjorie Taylor Greene, is she going down?
So I read on, is she going to get censured by the Republicans? And a lot, again, with all this stuff, it's the same story. A lot of infighting, a lot of back and forth. But the final outcome, hopes and fears, is that she doesn't get the big stick slammed in her head. Big stick, sorry, that she just popped up. Just with the big stick. She's got the sword of truth, and then she is moving on to calmer waters. Someone's stabbing her in her back. I think it's her Republicans, and she's got the Two of Swords. So yeah, I think that some people are going to flip on her, and she is going to be censured. My prediction.
Okay. Can I go?
You can.
Okay. Well, before that happens, I think she's going to be either at a rally with 45, or he's going to say something about a future position for her, because she is taking in all the Russian money. I got both. And he's not dead yet. Putin's not dead yet. And she will go up, way up. There's something where she's put in the limelight with something real big, like all the media is on her for something really big. And then I think she sinks, because she sinks herself. But first she's going way up. I don't know. She's going to make the headlines about something. Maybe she's on her knees with Jackson's wife and Boobert.
Mega Mike. She really loves him. Well, I got something really interesting. Well, I got the Four Pentacles stinginess, but poverty. So it feels like, this is what it feels like. This is like no proof, but this is what came to me as I was laying this out. She's been raising money, but all of that money that she's been raising has been going to Trump. So she's not even giving any of that money back to the RNC or back to the Republicans. Therefore, they're getting pissed at her because she's raising money for Trump's legal fees. Because I got lying and cheating and stealing and betraying of her party. I got the Queen of Swords, lying, cheating, and stealing and betraying of her party. And then I get the movement for the censure. And then I get, right? The movement, fast movement of the censure. And then I get the Queen of Wands, which is the determined woman, politics and things like that. And then looking for assistance. She's looking for assistance. She's looking for something else because the people are noticing her lying and cheating and stealing and not putting the money back. She used to be the biggest like fundraiser, right? She's not doing that anymore. They're noticing that I think that's where what you guys are picking up. She's angry. They're angry with her. Something's going on. That's kind of how it feels.
Yeah, and she got between Gates and McCarthy, and she didn't make her last tours with Gates didn't make any money.
No,
they went upside down with those.
Yeah. Well, of course, all the cocaine and the partying pretty much eats up any money that you make
for entertainment purposes only.
Correct.
Speaking of for entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
Floating heads.
That is definitely.
There it is.
So I don't think that the censuring is as probably as I think the censuring is coming, yes, but I don't think it looks like we think it does. It's coming from a different place. That makes any sense. Okay. So we have Adam. I want to do a really quick reading on Adam Frisch, who is the opposite of Bobert. In her, since we have Bobert here as a guest, I would like to start. I want to read on her component. Her is that the right word?
Opponent.
Component.
Her opponent?
Yes.
On whose opponent?
Bjorn Bobert. Adam Frisch is,
Frisch.
is the Democratic Frisch. He's the Democratic Congress person who is running against Bobert in her district, who only lost by a little over 500 votes in the last thing. So let's do a really quick reading on him and his campaign. He has like Bobert has raised, I think, $250,000, and he raised $1.4 million in his campaign.
He's a jerk.
He is not a jerk. Well, Bobert, we don't take your opinion as serious, Bobert. So.
You just don't like him because he won't frisk you.
Yeah, he doesn't want nothing to do with you.
I know, it's sad.
You can't woo him with your talents, honey.
No, can't do it.
I'm gonna try.
Frisch from Colorado. Will he?
Adam. Yep, Adam.
Adam Frisch. Will he beat Bobert? And I looked at your pictures of snow, Sheila, and then my friend that lives by Pike, Colorado, way up in the mountains, they got a whole bunch of snow yesterday and today.
Pike Peak did, yes.
Pike. Yeah, I think it's Pike, Colorado. It's just called Pike.
Oh, I think we went over that. It's like I never heard of that before, and then I looked it up. I'm like, I'll be dang, that is a real town.
A real place, yeah.
It was a real place. All right, so let's do Adam Frisch and see how he's doing.
Okay, she's trying to she wants to try to paint a smear campaign for him. Because he won't.
Well, whatever. See, that's the thing is that he already ran against her. So it's like, what, did you all of a sudden just come up with something new, Lauren? So let's see. Yeah, Jackie was telling me her name was Becca Ballant from Vermont. That's our G. The last one,
that sounds like a stripper name.
Becca Ballant, Ballant or Ballant. I don't know how to say it.
That's the lady that was very articulate and was getting MTG nominated for censure.
Correct.
What? How do your cards? I've sort of got a little bit of a mix here. Somebody doesn't like him.
Yeah.
Well, of course the Republicans are coming against him. I mean, the district.
Because the district is red.
The district is red.
I don't know. Do you think somebody else enters in here? There's a problem.
There is another Republican running opposite of Bobert. But I get the end of the Queen of Pentacles. I get the end of the Queen of Pentacles. So he puts an end to her. He puts the hurting on the teamwork and the competition.
He puts the frosting on her cupcake.
Yep, he puts an end to the Queen of Pentacles. End her. I know, I got it. I'm passing that on through.
A few sprinkles on top.
Sprinkle.
But
I also get the.
Certainly wouldn't be a cherry.
That was done a long time ago. I get the 10 of Wands. I see that there is a burden, but I did one. My top line was Frisch. My bottom line was Bobert. So the Queen of Wands the end. And the 10 of, but this is exactly what it said last time for her too, and we came so dang close. But what do you guys got?
Go, Danny.
I got a mix. I just read on him, and I see some dark money that's coming in. That's making that's kind of making him defend himself. He's getting beat up a lot. I do have him going on this new journey, not without something. Not without him being stabbed in the back with the 10 of swords. But then the clarification is that the Four of Wands, he's in a celebratory space next to a big house. I think that right now he's just getting, things are, people are throwing mud at him from dark money is coming at him and throwing mud at him.
Yeah.
But I think he's hanging in there okay, but still kind of beating him up a little bit.
Well, his money came from celebrities. Everything's accounted for all the way down to that we can look and see where he got all of his money. And his money came from celebrities, out of state celebrities.
Huh.
And that may be the reason why you're seeing something like he didn't even get his money from the people of Colorado or something.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. Did everybody read?
Yeah. Now what are we looking at?
All right. Let's look at
I gotta get going. I have to be out of here in 15 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
You have you have a quickie question?
Yeah, let's do a quickie. A Maga Mike
for Boobert.
For Boobert.
A quickie for Boobert, and then a Halloween word for everybody.
Okay. Let's do Boobert real quick, and then we'll do a thingamajigger, and then we get go.
We're gonna ask about Boobert.
Well, I was gonna do Maga Mike.
Let's ask about Maga Mike. That's much better.
Yeah, let's do a little reading of Maga Mike, and then we'll do our last little oracle.
What are we asking about Maga Mike? How he does
Maga
short
Mike,
term?
Let's do his
I'm sure everything he does is short term.
I'm sure it is. Does it even make it?
What are you saying, Vampire Lori?
I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
Little Maga Mike.
He's got a quick attention span, a short attention span.
There's a lot of weird stuff. He actually didn't adopt this little black boy. He has a little black boy that he has with him since he was 25 years old, before he was married. And then he claims to be his son, but he never legally adopted this child. This child is now 25 years old. But when you look at any of his family photos, he's not in them anymore. Something.
Maga Mike.
Maga Mike.
There's so much more to this guy that is just creepy AF.
Oof.
Yeah, that is it. Creepy AF.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so creep that it's like you can't even figure it all out. It's so creepy.
Yeah, these are not good cards. Holy crap.
That's Barbara. That's good. Maga Mike, Tiny Johnson.
Tiny Johnson. Yeah, Maga Mike with his Tiny Johnson. I don't even think he makes it 5 foot. I'm almost positive. I don't even think he makes 5 foot, 100 pounds.
He isn't going to do well, even right out of the gate.
I know.
His goose is cooked right out of the gate.
Well, right out of the gate this is what I got. That's not bad, is it?
Not for me, dear.
Not for you, it's not.
Look at that beautiful blood dripping.
Wow, go ahead since we only have a few more minutes.
You go.
Okay.
You go.
I'll go. I have the Four of Cups, which is disconnect. He's disconnected from the voters. He's very disconnected. I also got the Page of Pentacles. He doesn't make very much money. Pages are always immature to me when it comes to some sort of person that I'm asking for. So the Page of Pentacles, he's very immature. He doesn't make a lot of money. You know, he's not doing very well in that, and he's disconnected. He's not going to make the money. I got the Eight of Swords and the heartbreak. He does himself in very easily. He does himself in. Then we got apathy because of his lies and the betrayal or betrayal of his people, or some sort of betrayal happens to where they take him out, like they're done. It happens really fast, and the grief around it is going to happen too. So that's really bizarre. This guy gets in, he's their star, and all of a sudden now he's not. They've realized that they have really made a bad choice with this guy.
Yeah. What did you get, Danny?
Well, besides that, and then the Tower card, I don't know. I think this is a pretty good reading. I got them. It's the same thing. I think that he's leaving. I got the Chariot card. I think from what I'm getting here, this is a karmic thing that he's going to be exposed. Ugh, I hate even saying that. I like exposure.
Yes, you do, of course.
But I think he's going to be exposed for who he is. It's kind of karmic that he's going to get this back at him. And intuitively, I'm feeling that the Democrats get a wish. And is there going to be a Democratic speaker after him? I don't know. I keep seeing Jeffries in this position sooner rather than later.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
So do I. Maybe the indictments that come down, maybe after, there's something that they take the other Congress people out and they lose the majority.
Something
really big happens.
Yeah, the things that he's working on, he's also going to say some really, I think, weird things about the crown bug. I just think he's going to be, he's a disaster. He's a disaster. And they're going to see that he's a maker of false promises.
Yeah.
And then he blows up.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. All right, one more for me, and then I'm going to go. You guys can stay on for as long as you want, though.
No, it's been after an hour. I'm good.
I have another reading to do. One more reading.
So okay. let's do the oracle. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's read for your Halloweeny week.
Yep, for your Halloweeny week.
For Boober.
All right.
Psychic hotline. What's the word for the Halloween week?
And I'm going to go hydrate to get rid of all of these holes in my face. Well, I'll go ahead and go first. I got feelings.
You do have feelings.
Yep, I got feelings for the next week or two. It says you can close your eyes to things you don't want to see, but you can't close your heart to things you don't want to feel. So what it's telling you is to feel what you got to feel. Let's work through our emotions, and we become happier and more mature when we feel all the emotions that we have and work through them without, becoming a MAGA. You know how sensitive they are. All right. What do you guys got?
What do you have, Danny?
All right. I go first. I pulled 3. This is the Halloween deck because it's Halloweeny. I got the King of Pumpkins. So I go, is that Mr. Pumpkinhead? Because he's normally the King of Pentacles. I I also got the 5 of Ghosts, 5 of Cups, and the Hermit. And the message that I get from this is, let's not focus so much on all the Mr. Pumpkinhead Trump news. That's his loss. That's what he's dealing with. We need to be a little bit of a hermit and create our own magic potions to drink.
What kind of concoction magic potion are you making up over there?
I don't know. It's a little vapey thing. And, you know, you can see in a test tube, it's a little vapey thing. And Lauren likes it.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's it. And if Lauren likes it, then
vape it until you make it.
Didn't know what to say.
All right, I've got do not be afeared of what is going on in the current everyday current life. You'll have to get through each day, but by the end of the week, we'll have something to celebrate.
Yay!
End of the week celebration.
I think.
That is true. We're gonna celebrate because all of his children would have already testified against him.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Letitia's gonna pull a rabbit out of her hat.
You know?
She's going home with satisfaction almost every single day. She knows.
Yeah.
She knows.
All right, y'all. I gotta run.
Okay, take care. Love you. See you. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.